All right, we should be live. Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, April 7th. The time is 12:13 p.m. and right now the temperature is around 8 degrees Celsius. And hello, Susan, Gertej, and Kevin. All right, we should be live. And I think the stream is up and running. And I am currently standing next to Yonge Street, and this is Otonabee Avenue. I'm not entirely sure if I said that right. And there's an LCBO across the street. Brad Palmer is here. Devi, Fans Buses Gaming, Matthew, Lisa. Oh, we're competing with the debut of Interpol's new song. And there I am, looking dapper and spiff. Not really. We can pretend. So this is the very, very north end of Toronto, and a few blocks north of here is Steeles Avenue, and I'm going to cross to the north side of Steeles Avenue. And then we're just going to walk north up through Thornhill. Someone said audio lag. Oh, if there's a bit of audio lag, I don't know what I can do about it at this point. But I do have the sun at my back, and man, this is pretty bright. Hello, Jeanette. And there is Centerpoint Mall across the street. And that mall is endangered, as there are development plans. I think that guy was a little shy of the camera. It's been a while since I've done a walking live stream. I do wish I turned my screen brightness up a little more. How close am I to Vaughan? I am very close to Vaughan. This is Athabasca Avenue. There's two cities very close to here. Vaughan and Markham are just to the north. So, fun fact, I've never really been through Thornhill, at least in my adult life. I'm sure I've been there as a kid. But we're going to go... Actually, I think I went through there in university a few times. I did not cheat. I did not look at Google Maps Street View. I have no idea what to expect of Yonge Street coming up. It might be the most boring place on earth. It might be the most exciting place on earth. Probably somewhere in the middle. But we're going to go and just walk this way for a while. Then I imagine I'm going to have to take a York Region bus to get back to Finch Station. Michelle. Hello, Michelle Briggs. I Ben Things says hi, everyone. I originally was going to go to the Junction today. And I thought in the day when I have no other video posted, let's go explore somewhere new where I haven't yet done on this channel. That boy lives in Belleville and it's gloomy there. There's a York Region Viva bus. I almost said bus. I'm going to have to take one of those back. I brought a light coat in my backpack, and I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I'm ready to take my sweater off now. There's a Bucks. Hello, Eliz. And Jeanette, I just had a Snickers bar for lunch. Bowl of cereal for breakfast, Snickers bar for lunch. The meals of champions. So here's Steeles, just in a block. There's an 18-wheeler parked on the sidewalk. Afternoon, Chris. And Nightbot, good afternoon, sir. Michelle, it is indeed pretty nice out. And there's a York Region police vehicle in Toronto. You're on the wrong side of the street, man. I am in Toronto, but in a minute. Actually, the countdown's going. I'm gonna wait. I'll be crossing over into the city of Markham. And you know what? I can't see shit on my screen. I'm gonna minimize this and turn the brightness up for a sec. Hopefully I don't kill it. If I do, I'll come back. Are we back? Are we still alive? So there's a look along Steeles Avenue West. That would also be an idea to live stream along there. And there's Steeles Avenue East. Cal is watching from Sweden. You enjoy these walks. Thank you. I enjoy making them. Arjot is here. Jim Martin is here. We're going to cross and walk north for a while. So on that northwest corner over there is the city of Vaughan. And on the northeast corner is the city of Markham. And the neighborhood to the north of here is known as Thornhill. And I think this is where Clayton Crawford resides. Fastest man, we are about 25-30 minutes walking north of Finch Station. Or like a 6-minute bus. As you can see by the sign, welcome to Markham. I'm gonna put my phone down and roll up my sleeves. Hey, these are pretty neat bus stops. Doesn't Clayton live in Richmond Hill? That might be it, actually. So if I really keep going north here, Operation Roll Up the Sleeves is done. Gas, 168.9. Diesel, 193.9. So what to expect as we go north? I don't know. I did start a bike ride just north of here once. I went southbound Yonge all the way down to the lake. I did that about 2 years ago on a single speed. Hello, Alexi. The Hippo thinks Godwin lives in Richmond Hill. Yeah, I think so too. Hello. There's a friendly guy waving. Some people getting some very expensive gasoline. So this is Highland Park Boulevard. Jeanette, $15 for a better lunch. Thank you, Jeanette. I quite liked my Snickers bar lunch. Perhaps that 15 will go towards a better dinner. Hello, Vivian Johnson. There's the bike depot. I think the glare might be preventing. Look at that. What a beast. Hello, Aussie. Whew. There's a fat tire bike. And just on the other side of the street is a very popular supermarket. That is Galleria. It's a well-known Korean supermarket. I think there's also one down on York Mills. Is riding your bike on the sidewalk legal up here in Markham? I guess I can't get too annoyed by this if it is. Also, look at the roads these people have to drive on. Yonge Street is just a straight up strode north of Steeles. Chin Chow Vietnamese cuisine. And here's an izakaya. I remember during the pandemic coming up here just to Steeles and Yonge Street when you could get a haircut and you could eat in a restaurant on this side of the street. Then south in Toronto you couldn't. Back in the wide angle. Laden pastry. Dry fruits and nuts. Mike Landry, $5. More money for a better lunch than stickers. Although it really satisfies. That's why I reached for the Snickers, Mike Landry. I was at Finch Station and I realized I hadn't eaten lunch. So I went to like the Gateway newsstand and I used my lone $5 bill. I think that $5 bill is in my wallet as the only cash that I've had for several months. And I converted that into a Snickers. So thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Mike. Vanguard TO. Yonge and Steeles Ford. You can tell it's definitely starting to thin out already. What kind of plane is that? The livery is green and white. Terrebonne, new construction, affordable housing, purpose-built rental, 24/7 daycare. Coming spring 2023. They have a lot of work to do. K-Man, even more money for a proper dinner. Thank you for the tenor, K-Man. Very much appreciated. And the rat who plays Danganronpa. Hold my beer, Mike and Jeanette. And K-Man. Here's to get something hearty. Enjoy. Thank you, the rat who plays Danganronpa. Thank you, K-Man. You guys are spoiling me. I'm gonna have to eat the fancy kind of Snickers bar for dinner. Yeah, Alex, it is. And so is Steeles, though. Steeles is bound by Toronto on the south and then Vaughan or Markham on the north, depending on which way you go. And here's one of the buses I'm going to have to jump on in the other direction when it's time to call this one a day. Who is calling me? Why is somebody calling me? Oh well. I just hit the little red X button. So this place on the right is called World on Yonge. That kind of reminds me of like a development you would see in Las Vegas or something. Gertage, no, I did not. Key Park Broker. Huh. I'm willing to bet the last name is Park. Man, I am not a fan of this kind of development at all. This is not urban building. This little reset park. Marg H for the IPA to go with all the food. Thank you very much, Marg H, for your support. And thank you guys for tuning in. I apologize for no video this morning. Every once in a while when I want to catch up, I'll skip a morning video and I'll just do a live stream later that morning or early in the afternoon instead. And here we are. There's a Cadillac dealership across there. Michelle Briggs, $27.99. You're behind on celebrating all things Johnny Strides. Put this towards your food menu of your choice. Michelle Briggs. I'm gonna have to get some gold flakes to sprinkle on top of my next meal. Thank you. What is this place? World on Young. Thank you again, everyone, for your very generous support. I guess I can call this a stream. Let's wrap up and go eat. So this is supposed to be kind of like a little shopping center. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen a City of Markham plaque. Benjamin Thorne, born in 1794 in Dorset, England. Died in 1848 in Thornhill. He was remembered as the founder of Thornhill. What kind of shops do we have here in the shops on Yonge? This might be an idea for a future video, actually. This is like a little shopping mall. This little suburban oasis. There's a bridge there, there's a dental shop, a Subway sandwich, jewelry store, more jewelry, a money store, an immigration shop, more jewelry, Bellafornia, some kind of restaurant. This does not look like the kind of place that's going to attract people from the outside to come here. And my mom, if she is watching, she'll be pleased to know I'm wearing the Allbirds. They've kind of taken over as my regular shoes. Here's the utility truck and some police assistance to keep things clear behind it. So this would be York Region. And York Region encompasses several different cities. And they have their own utilities and police force. So I'm walking north off the east side of Yonge, and here's some rail tracks. I have no idea which rail corridor this is. I would expect to see a GO train roll through here. And holy crap, look at these condos way off in the distance. Some people saying it looks boring. Oh, it's not about that. It's about exploring different parts of the GTA. Come on, let's have a train roll by. No dice. York Region, population 1,122,000. What an even number. Hello, Ali from Iraq. And bring on the strip malls, baby. Nino Diversa Bakery. Is that a there a Red Lobster? Did they change their branding? That looks completely unlike what I would have pictured a Red Lobster to look like. Oh, there's a PAT supermarket here too. You've seen my videos through Koreatown. Chances are you've seen PAT. There's another one. Who needs to walk over there when I can just zoom it? Looks like there's a lot of Korean establishments in this area as well. Oh, it's a CN rail line. There is a Red Lobster. There's a place called Legend Chinese Restaurant. I've heard about that place way over there. Clem says, nice zoom, thank you. I built that zoom myself. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into building that zoom. Fresh fish, live lobster. Well, that doesn't sound very humane. I have a memory of going to Red Lobster as a kid and having a grilled cheese sandwich because I hate fish. This is Glen Cameron Road. The moment you light a cigarette, the train always comes. There's a Korean restaurant across the street called King Kong. Let's all go to PAT with Johnny. I don't think you want to do that, Susan. There's Le Moon Restaurant. That's a Middle Eastern kitchen. That guy just whistled at me in that green van. Maybe he thinks I'm hot stuff. Or maybe he just wants to disrupt the video. Laredo Sushi, Super Tehran Supermarket. There's a Korean barbecue restaurant there. Family Practice. I turned off the wide-angle lens just so we can get a clearer look at some of these places. Cheongdam Premium Barbecue. It's been a while since I've had that type of thing. I think tonight I kind of feel like cheese duck galbi. Oh, look at that. There's a plaza buried across the street over there. The Interpol song got a thumbs up. We're at, what road is this? Morgan Avenue? Dried nuts and fruits. Did you know that all nuts are fruits, but not all fruits are nuts? There's the kind of quality info you're tuning in for. Brett B didn't know Red Lobster was still around. Chosun Oak. Korean restaurant. Right next to a Korean fried chicken, right next to a chicken mai mai. I think that's a Taiwanese fried chicken. If you're into Asian fried chicken, we have found the place for you. Oh, look at this bus stop. Look how much better this is than ours. They've got a board. They've got a payment machine. They've got a blue screen that does nothing. I need to show less legs. You know what, just looking up ahead, it looks like things are a bit more interesting on the north side of the street. So let's cross here. And this Husky is cheaper. It's $164.3. What's the temperature right now? It feels like the middle of summer. It is hot. No, that little doodad should tell us the temperature. 10. Jeanette. And hello, city of Markham. We have just changed cities. There's a Korean restaurant. That says P-T-O. Patio. I think they should have wrote patio. That would have been better. Instead they wrote petio. And this says open. Petio open. New York Currency Exchange. Sanjay, yeah, that's the idea. I figure on a weekday afternoon like this, it's better to come to a place like this than just walk around downtown. This is a really interesting development on the left, actually. It's on Yonge Street, and it's got 3 stories of apartments on top of retail. I'm a little surprised that there's such a strong Korean presence up here. I do expect some, but not to this extent. Saliwan hair salon. Byung. There's just Korean hair salons all over the place, and nail salons. Sariwan Korean barbecue, a restaurant and banquet hall. And there's a place called the Kimbap Shop. There's Hub Sushi. I'm gonna have to come back in a few months and do a Thornhill walk and just record this place. Are you gonna turn, Cadillac? Are you gonna turn? No. I'm gonna wave and say thank you. Hub Sushi, Grizzly Mobile. Yes, Susan, this commences, or is the end of the Korean lesson. Jeanette. 괜찮아요. I will give you some. There's a lot of very non-urban developments on this part of Yonge. That guy just honked and waved at me. I don't know. Yeah, Bridget, I'll be doing a lot more of this sort of thing this year. Probably on weekday afternoons. I went on a bit of an adventure yesterday, and that'll be up on the channel tomorrow morning. This is Yonge Street. Susan says, I want to see Center Street. Is that in walking distance from here? Yeah, this is going north up the west side of Yonge in the city of Markham, but over there is the city of Vaughan. Here's the Octagon Steakhouse. I've never heard of that place. Go to Victoria Linkway. I don't know what these things are you speak of. I'm just a simple boy from the city. There's Thornhill Public School. We all belong and have a voice at TPS. It's a pretty sad commentary in society when you need to put that on a board. That should be kind of a given. There are some really big homes just over there. Hello, Squirrel Man. John says Thornhill Public School is his school. All right, Jeanette, forever going in and out of meetings. Have a good one. And just a big thanks to everyone for tuning in to this Thursday, what was supposed to be a morning, but inevitably turned into an afternoon live stream. And it was supposed to be the junction, but also inevitably ended up somewhere else. If you could be so kind as to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, if you're into this sort of thing. There's the Jewish Russian Community Center. East Thornhill. He graduated from Thornhill Public School back in '95. Coming soon. That is a soon to be a youth center. I wonder how old that home originally is. That's got to be like what, 150 years old? I don't see a plaque. Oh, coming up is John Street. This is kind of quaint. Maybe I'll pop the wide angle back on. May wasn't even born in 95. What were you doing, May? Not being born. There used to be a Domino's across the street from here. Village of Thornhill, circa 1794. And the city of Vaughan does not have the same quality of street signs as the city of Markham does. KEB Hana Bank. That is a Korean bank. I used to bank at KEB before they merged with Hana Bank. They were my go-to bank when I lived in Korea. Okay, I think this is the first Timmy's we've seen in quite a while. Timmy! Wild Birds Unlimited. What? Oh, that's cute. They've got these outdoor bird feeders. Seven Women Designer Maternity. 7women.ca. If you want that designer maternity wear. And Bell has all kinds of these buildings over the city. These just ugly, windowless blocks. There's one on Main Street, just south of Main and Gerrard, or north of Main and Kingston. Here's another hideous monstrosity, courtesy of one of the worst companies on planet Earth. Don't make me choose between Bell or Nestle. That home over there has a plaque in front of it, and I'm kind of curious to go across the street and see what it says, but not so curious I want to cross the throat of death here. Ooh, look at this. And people are still living there. That's amazing. What a really cute, old-timey style house. And the gas at this Petrocan is 164.7. Oh, and that's a full serve too. You're getting the full serve treatment for 164.7. There's some history across the street here. This is Thornhill Summit Drive on the right and Center Street on the left. I like that that bus says Finch Terminal. It'll make my life easy when it's time to turn around and go back. What do we have here? Lions International. This is where Mason Cogswell's wagon yard was from 1818 to 1893. I'm just gonna sit down for 1 second. Someone was telling me to go along Center Center being just on the right here. I don't know, do we just stay on Yonge Street? What is on Center? Men in Black building. Maybe. That bus is going all the way up to Newmarket. Don't do a Frogger. I think you guys might be a little delayed from where I am. Nestle is bad because it tries to privatize the world's water supply. That is one of about a billion reasons why Nestle is bad. But yeah, one of their former CEOs infamously quoted that water is not a human right. What? So this is Center Street. Apparently there's a bunch of stuff along there. Make a quick right. More historical homes. Quick right? You mean left? I'm confused. You know what? I'm going to research this area. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a proper Thornhill walking video at some point. Let's see how long it takes for us to get a traffic light here. What's full serve? That's where they come out and they fill up your tank and they clean your windshield and they offer to check your oil levels for you and your wiper fluid. Fun fact, I was once a full serve gas attendant. And no, you do not want me checking the tire pressure of your car tires. That would be a mistake. John Johnson's walking all the way to Promenade Mall. I don't know, we're already 43 minutes in. Free TTC ride because of the baseball game this weekend. Yeah, that Thornhill pub is cute. I should have got it. Well, we'll get another look when I cross the street here. And the world's longest traffic light cycle has finished. Yeah, I once worked in a full-serve Petro-Canada. Let's look over at Thornhill Pub. Rokobi Japanese restaurant. So we are back in the city of Markham, Gates of Zion. I could not even tell you what that is. Some kind of synagogue. There's a Starbucks. That's cool. And on the left, there's a sign in Chinese, and in English it says the Little White House Learning Center. That must be a historical property that's converted into some kind of schoolhouse. It's kind of a small towny feel for a lot of this area. All right, I apologize for the next, I want to say 6 minutes. Looks like there's a big stretch of nothing coming up. Some people are saying there's buffering. I would just refresh your stream. My stream health status indicator indicates everything is 100%. Where are we? Is this a golf course down here on the right? Wow. It is. Emo's Music Channel, $2. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Emo's Music Channel. Thank you for the $2 contribution. This is or was a golf course. Oh, this is the Golf Club of Toronto. What is this a green? Huh? I'm trying to figure out like what this is and what it leads to. Is this just a practice chipping area maybe? I failed to see how that connects to anything. Now hiring for the 2022 golf season. Positions available in all departments. Visit our website to apply. ladiesgolfclub.com. And it looks like there's more golf club over there. Maybe there's an underground passageway that connects it to that side. I still have a full internet signal, guys. 6,000 bit rate going through. It has not dipped once. Stop 17. What is this? Radial railway line. From 1896 to 1948, Thornhill's public transportation needs were served by an electrically powered railway, commonly called the radial. That's neat. Holy cow, I just pulled my stream up here. And it is pretty far behind on my phone. I would recommend refreshing your browser. As we march further north into Thornhill. You're welcome, anonymous dude. And we just crossed the 50-minute mark. Well, this stretch here has been a bit of a slog. Free will review. Some people are saying they're buffering. I'm going to reset my Speedify. Just give me a moment, guys. It is saying I have full signal strength. So let's see if this nips that in the bud. Give me one sec. Hopefully this does not kill the stream. I'll be back. All right, let's see if that worked. Might have to hit refresh. We're back. The Heinzman house is off to the right. And there's a historical building on the other side of Yonge Street over there. John says you're supposed to say that if you play golf. Oh, have I lost my chat? I don't see any chat. Chris Mills says very exclusive course. Alley VHG. So Thornhill seems to really be thinning out just up here. A good chip shot should get them all over Yonge Street. Even the pros are going to scull one onto the street every now and then. I do dig how big the characters are on these street signs. I always hated it when you're driving and you're looking for a street and you always have to squint as you're approaching an intersection. There's a Food Basics and a Shoppers in there. So in Toronto, we get these big signs that have a picture of the future development. In Markham, they just get this, it looks like. Express new catering. There's a big old apartment building. Some really old properties over there. Baythorn Drive coming up. So it's safe to say we have wandered sufficiently out of Toronto. You do not see cyclists on this part of Yonge Street. I've seen a bunch on the sidewalk. Got some people talking about playing mini putt in the chat. Hey, there's a Wimpy's over there. Hello, Lawrence. Yeah, I don't know how much further I'll get. That seems to be the direction we're going. Normally there's about like a 15 or 20 second delay on the chat, but it seems to be off by a few minutes today. Hello, Maroof. And this says Baythorn Drive on the right. Thornhill Heritage Conservation District is where we are. Thank you, Vivian. The signal has improved. Sherwin-Williams paints. So that's the bus I want, the 99. I've never taken that bus before, but I guess I'm gonna get a video out of it. I brought my other camera with me. And this plaza is called Super Parsian, P-A-R-S-I-A-N. I initially read that as Persian. And there's a big development going in. What's this place over here? Buddha Bar. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's a bit of a delay on the chat. I'm not sure what that's all about. Chris thinks I'm in the future or the past. Zen Sky, I will try to get myself over to Vancouver. Look at this place, Symposium Cafe, Restaurant, and Lounge. Whenever they say lounge, I picture big comfy chairs and people just sitting back with their feet up, relaxing. And that never seems to be the case. Susan believes this is Old Markham. Huh. Hey, we got a Greek restaurant coming up. Parsi sandwich. Philoxenia Greek cuisine. They're open late, 8 a.m. to midnight. Let's do it! Dr. R. Gangi and Dr. H. Dadbar. I think the federal government is releasing their budget today. I don't know why that just came to mind. Zen Sky, I can see you. Kirk Drive, Markham. Are we all the way up near Highway 407? I see a highway off in the distance. Yeah, I think there might be a YouTube issue today, Lisa, unfortunately. Because if you refresh, it should really catch you up with the stream and bring the chat up, but I don't know. We're an hour into it, there's not much I can do. What is this straight ahead? That is the Highway 407. Welcome, Sarah Joyful, Wimpy's Giant Burgers. I walked by Wimpy's a long time ago. How was Ken's stream yesterday for those of you that were in it? No issues like this? John says no problem over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of a YouTube issue at this point. T-Dump, good to hear, or good to see me. Enjoyed my scooter video the other day. Glad you enjoyed it. I really like making scooter and e-bike videos. Tomorrow will be a walking/train video. And there'll be a good period of about 20 minutes where I don't do any talking. There's the Wash Beauty Lounge. Man, we are pretty far north. Do I want to go underneath the 407? What? I can't even cross the street here if I wanted to. There is nowhere to cross the street. She's gonna go for it, it looks like. Faith Matters, Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery and Funeral Home. Do they have a mini putt in there? I may know some people who would like to play around. Ali BHG says Greek food. I walked by that like 10 minutes ago. So Highway 407 is a toll route. I'm not too up to date on what's going on with that, but I think, is the provincial government trying to get rid of the toll fees? I know they're trying to get in everyone's good books with an election coming up. And I think I heard that mentioned somewhere. There's someone on an electric skateboard across the street. So we made it all the way up to 407. The 417. Now you got these big hydro fields here. And one thing we're starting to see, we're seeing this in Scarborough, and there's a stretch along Finch where they're putting multi-use trails through these hydro fields. Might as well turn it into a park of sorts for people to utilize. Check out Arnold Street just north of Clark. Can you leave that in the comments? I am very unlikely to have remembered that suggestion. Langstaff Road East. I don't even have a pedestrian crossing sign here. What the hell? We got a green light. Thanks, dumbass designers. They're saying, who the heck is walking around here on foot anyways? So there's Highway 407, built for the people, sold to an international consortium to profit off the people. And I think that was our good friends, the Mike Harris / Ernie Eves government, who did that. They also buried the Eglinton West subway line and turned the Shepherd line into a useless 5-stop stub. Thank you. And they fired a bunch of teachers who they just hired. Those were good times in the province. I have a lot of friends who have sworn off a certain political party because of that era when we were growing up and how brutal they were. T-minus 10 minutes until taco pickup. Well, by the time I'm reading this, it should be taco pickup. So we're heading under Highway 407 here. Ali BHG wrote Greek food when I was there. Sorry about the delay, folks. And a big thanks to our mods for joining in. Thank you, mods. And thank you to our channel members, our Patreon members, all the subscribers for watching. Thanks to those who sent super chats earlier. I'm going to be eating pretty well tonight, that's for sure. That Good Life was an extreme fitness, and there was a viral video of an SUV parking fail that was all over the internet a few years ago. For people watching back the stream, I'm going to be reading messages off the chat that pertain to a long-ass time ago. Hello, T-Shots. Lawrence Sang says, yes, I'm close to the 407. I'm in between the 407 right now. I don't know what has caused this stream delay to be so much. Jumbo TV says, no way, they're keeping the tolls for the 407. Too much of a cash cow. Funnel that Canadian money over to overseas interests. Look at this, not even a sign. It's just like, put on your Evel Knievel suit and cross the road. You stupid peasant, on your shoes, walking. Buy a car. That's the message that this design sends to me. I was about to say Thornhill was pretty nice, but wherever the hell I am now is pretty hostile. And there's where the radar captures your license plate when you go onto the highway. Just spread some Nutella all over that plate and drive for free. We got rid of the toll from 412 and 428, not yet the 407. Thanks for the info. Hey, there's an old school Silver City, and it's still called Silver City just up here on the right. Push button. What? This isn't even a button. Screw this dystopian nightmare of a wasteland. I'm just crossing. Aw, this is cute. They've got a bike lane. Mind you, not a protected bike lane. There's a goose just chilling in this field right here. There is some kind of temple across the street. Am I hitchhiking? I don't know. I think there's a shopping mall just up here on the left. The good news is it looks like traffic is pretty light. When I do take this wire T-bus, I think we're just gonna fly down pretty quickly. That is a Indian temple. Garden Avenue. So if you're just tuning in, we started south of Yonge and Steeles in the city of Toronto, and I walked north, ping-ponging between the cities of Markham and Vaughan. And now, I think we're about to enter city number 4 on this walk. Here comes Richmond Hill. There's an old motel turned into a sales center. Well, this Richmond Hill government has their shit together. This is 1,000 times nicer than where we just were. And I'm surprised they still call it Silver City. When Cineplex kind of merged with Famous Players and they took over everything under the Cineplex brand, they got rid of a lot of the Famous Players branding. And those movie theaters were kind of cookie cutter style. They used to build them, or used to find them all over the place. They built a Silver City on Dundas West in Mississauga that when Cineplex took over AMC, they tore it down. Look at this, a bike lane. A non-hostile, off the side of the road bike lane. And look at this. Okay, so this could use some bollards for separation, but hey, it's not too bad, folks. There's a Kelsey's on the right. Uh-oh, I don't like this design coming up. Hillcrest Mall would be further to the north. Yeah, I know it's quite a ways up there. I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far. But hey, we made it to Richmond Hill. So if you're on a bike here, and you are going straight, you're gonna have to flirt with all these right-turning vehicles for a moment. I do like that they funnel the right-turning vehicles to the right of the bike lane. I just wish they continuously drew the bike lane from the right edge here to where it is, so drivers would know the cyclist has the right of way to go through there, instead of encouraging them to play a game of chicken. But it's definitely better than not having one, and it's better than keeping the bike lane all the way to the right, where drivers can end up hooking them. I might have to come up here and do an e-bike ride. And this here is High Tech Road. heritage woodlot on the right. And there's a milestones. A milestone's in its native habitat, the suburbs. All right, Vivian Johnson, take care. I hope you have a good day. Got a Land Rover dealership across the street. A Harley dealership on the right. Big condo on the left. And I feel some raindrops. And look, they got an Il Fornello. Chris Mills says I'm now in no man's land. And they call these no man's land condos. Maybe it's time to snag a thumbnail. That initial thumbnail I took was not very good. I don't know. We'll just leave it. It's hard to hold my camera in one hand like that. Il Fornello. All right, I'm gonna come up here at some point and just do a regular walk-in video through this neighborhood. I think the rest of the GTA needs to see that bike lanes should be a thing on our major thoroughfares. There's an actual Canada Post outlet. As Hank Hill would say, what in the hell? There's a guy kind of tweaking out on the right here. All right, let's cross. Why not? David Gams is 10 minutes from me. He's coming to say hi. Well, the gas tank might be low. If you can find me. Before we wrap up, I'm heading over to the west side of Yonge. Whoops. Next Viva Blue Station is Bantry, then 16th. I don't know Novell costs, but I'm moderately impressed with the city of Richmond Hill. They got their shit together a lot more than Vaughan and Markham do. We've even got a dedicated busway in the middle of Yonge Street. Look at this. A busway. Now apparently the subway is coming way up here. Yeah, there's a stop at Bantry ahead. Mackay Drive. Of course, the mall isn't too far. Archibald's Pub. Join us for $5 apps daily. The patio is now open at fabulous Archibald's Pub. Hey, a Becker's. Not a fan of the strip malls. But I am a fan of this. Very nice touch. There's also a busway, I think, along Highway 7 that cuts through Vaughan. And this is Bantry-Scott. That's the name of this stop. Cleanup says waste of money to extend the subway here. I would like to see it built out a little more within the city limits. I can think of areas in Scarborough and Etobicoke and hell through Old Toronto itself that would be in better need. Ski guitarist remembers getting hammered at Archibald's. Hey, some people are kind of caught up. That means we're not too, maybe if you refresh, the lag between the chat and the video will go away. Abruzzo Pizza coming up, says somebody. Bantry Scott. There's the Oceanic Palace. There's Abruzzo Pizza. So, hey, that big delay in the chat seems to have cleared up. Hit refresh, folks, and you should catch back up, kind of. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Your tacos arrived. There's people talking about a pretty big game up for that pizza joint. I should have turned on a tracking app to see how far we walked. Pastries and coffee. Look at this horseshit little sign. How is anyone driving supposed to read Edgar Avenue there? Come on, Richmond Hill, I've been praising you. Then you put up that tiny little micro print sign. And no one's gonna know what the hell's going on. So this, I think, is a bus stop. Or a go bus stop. We're gonna make it as far as the next busway stop, I think. Ski guitarist is laughing at me ripping on the sign. Well, it's worthy of being ripped on. Kebab land. Is this downtown Richmond Hill? Yes, I am very Toronto-centric with my coverage. What is this place? Where am I? I'm very close to Hillcrest Mall. Should I go into Hillcrest Mall and make a little video? I heard back when all our super heavy restrictions were going on in the city of Toronto, and Uncle Doug decided to give York Region a hand and not restrict this area. A lot of people in Toronto were coming up to this mall on weekends and shopping. And business was apparently booming at the expense of Toronto businesses. People are saying do it. What time is it? Oh, it's only 1:42. Someone said they were going to catch up to me and they were 10 minutes away. Well, it's been more than 10 minutes since then. And they have not caught up. Top Beauty Nails. You always thought Midas was a New England chain? Hey, they got a Mr. Sub and a Country Style. Here's two chains you don't see a whole lot. Development proposal has been received. There's Hillcrest Mall. Blake 46, Hillcrest Mall coming up, 279. Thank you, Blake. Thank you very much. Indeed, it is. I'm going to have to retitle this stream. Call it Thornhill to Richmond Hill. And there is a busway stop there. So when it's time for me to go home, I think I'm going to try to make a video here too. Hopefully I can get a seat with a nice clear view out the side of the window. Bucky, they are, but it's quite toothless actually. It's not going to do much to solve the housing problem. You hear the bay in Hillcrest Mall is only one level. That is no fun. Ali BHG says destination Hillcrest Mall. I always had it in the back of my mind. I would come up here and make a video through this mall. Because I've been occasionally doing videos through GTA area malls. I've got a little bit of time on my hands. I don't have to be anywhere until 6 p.m. tonight. I don't know a damn thing about this mall though. I'm gonna have to sit down and read its Wikipedia page before I go film it. Hillcrest has TNT supermarket, right? I don't know, Susan. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, John O'Meara, a little bit. Is there still a pickle barrel in Hillcrest? So there's the 99 to Finch Terminal. What am I missing here? So does the busway not include buses that go to Finch Terminal? How does this work? Are those express buses in the middle and these are just regular buses? Huh? I swear, I've done no research and have no idea how this works. Let's follow this bus here and see what's going on. Doing some research. Do you mind being on camera? Camera, okay? Please sign to support sanctioning human rights violators. It's hard to not get behind that. Signature. Always read the fine print, which I have not done.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I just signed something against the persecution of the Falun Gong. Basically, that's kind of like a glorified yoga. And if you do it in China, apparently you can have your organs harvested and find yourself at a concentration camp. I can support pro-human rights stuff. Mind you, I might have just given this guy some kind of power of attorney over me. Now they have my signature on file. So what's the deal with this busway here? Do I want to take the bus on the street? Or do I want to take the bus in the middle on the busway? I have no idea. Please sign to stop the bad man. Don't worry, I signed it, okay? I don't think, sadly, Mr. Trudeau is all that concerned. McDonald's. Try McDelivery today. Did Johnny just sign up for Scientology? Yeah, he's doing my e-meter reading. We're gonna find out if I can be a certified nut job or not pretty soon. Take the bus in the middle since it's a nicer color scheme, says Novell. Well, I think the buses in the middle are the Viva buses, and the buses on the edge are the, I don't know. I don't know. I like how they have these curbs so you can't sit down on them. Like, just give me a bench. Give me something to sit on. I'm gonna have to read the Wikipedia about this mall and try not to forget anything when I go through it. Yeah, I'd like a comfortable place to do 5 minutes of last second homework to find out. I'm missing some delightful sunshine. Sunshine, lollipops, and I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Anywho, this looks like a good place to end this. Thank you for joining with me from Yonge and Steeles all the way north up to Hillcrest Mall in the city of Richmond Hill. We walked through 4 cities today. I don't know the distance. I don't know where I am, but there seems to be geese claiming this part of the parking lot. Go back home, city boy. All right, folks, thank you so much. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to our channel members and Patreon members. Thank you to our subscribers. If you aren't one, go ahead and do that. Please also subscribe to my other channel, Johnny Stumbles. I did a live stream on that last night, and I might do a bonus live stream very, very soon on the Johnny Stumbles channel. I've decided just to do it there instead of on Twitch. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I'm gonna go do some suburban shopping. Not really, I'm just gonna walk around a mall with the camera and try not to get noticed by security. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.